So with your leadership skills, like did you have any mentors that like helped shape your nursing experience, like to get to where
Well,
you
we
are
have
now?
one of them here, MJ Garcia, right? But I'm very fortunate when I started my nursing career that I think that's one of the best thing that happened. I arrived here in 1999, and I always like telling this story. 1999 October when I arrived here. April 6th of that next year, which is 2000, on my birthday, that's why I won't forget. April 6th, I attended a critical care conference at the Marriott at the Towers when the Towers are still here. And I know, Tito Joy, you know already what I'm talking about. The president then of that New York City chapter critical AACN was Dr. Reynaldo Rivera. I mean, and I remember approaching him because I mean, like I said, I got in touch. Right? I knew about that conference and I attended it. He was the one who sent my membership card. And when based on the introduction during the conference, I know, oh, that's Dr. Reynaldo Rivera. He was not Dr. Reynaldo Rivera way back then yet, but oh, that's him. I need to approach him. And approach him and basically told him, Mr. Rivera, I'm Ian Saludares. You sent me my membership card, but you spelled my name wrong. And guess he told me outright, well, because your penmanship is not good. Guess what? That was the first mentoring. From then on, in a way, that was my first introduction with Dr. Rinaldo Rivera. Like I said, he was the president then of the local chapter. And that was April, right? The next month, I attended the national conference of the same organization, American Association of Critical Care Nurses. And who do I see on stage as one of the speaker? Him again. I said, this guy is good. I better stick to this. Well, I was fortunate that he took me under his wing, right? And then he ultimately became the president of New York City chapter. He was the one who brought me in and said, Ian, I guess he saw some potential within me. And they said, why don't you? And I know the election was already over. I don't know if MJ remember this story. The election was already over. In a way, I was appointed to be one of the board of director because for some reason, I guess he saw some potential in me. And I know he did talk to Lolita Compass too, who agreed. And I was in a way, appointed as one of the board member. And I remember all the other board members on that meeting asking, who are you? Why are you being appointed? And in a way, they were just curious. Who is this young guy all of a sudden attending on the meeting and now being appointed as a board member, right? But like I said, I was fortunate to have mentors that guided me throughout the career. And being, like I said, I will always be thankful of being connected to professional organizations, especially in PNAA New York, because that's where I got all my mentoring. People who I could bounce out ideas, anything that I know I have question, have guided me throughout my career. I'll be honest, I won't be in this current leadership role if I was not surrounded by amazing Filipino nurse leaders. And like I said, that's one thing I will definitely tell anybody in nursing school or starting in their nursing career. It's very important you find good mentors because they will be the one to, in a way, really guide you and support you throughout your career. And I was fortunate enough to have mentors like MJ and Dr. Rivera, who have always up to now. And I already know what Tita Joy is thinking. When are you going back for your doctorate? And I've heard that question so many times that I could tell she's already thinking even without her telling me. But I could hear her and Dr. Rivera asking me, Ian, when are you going back to to your doctorate? I started 6 credits and I mean, all things happens, right? But it's still part of my goal, and I know that I could always count on support of amazing mentors that I have, and I'm very fortunate enough to be surrounded by a lot of them through different organizations I've been a part of, and obviously PNAA and PNA New York.